Was outstanding last week. This has the real feel of a massive game for both clubs, particularly Liverpool, though. I think having Gravenberch in the team is massive.
For the 206th time in all competitions. It's a long rivalry. It's a game that was first played in 1894. Who sacrificed their lives protecting all of us. The people laying the wreaths tonight are George Moffat.
A little bit exposed through lack of protection and has lost that balance in the forward line. This is an important game. 3-10s behind Watkins. Interested to see whether they do that tonight, but this is a bit.
So off we go. Liverpool in red, Aston Villa in white, and Aston Villa will... Morgan Rogers hits it. Mohamed has to save another one. Take on Cash and deliver the cross. There's Conser for Villa, now Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Ryan Gravenberch. Might well have hit the back. Quite some distance in the early stages here. Mamardashvili, on it goes towards Roger Kamara. Salah with the ball on his left foot, but he's pushed it too far. Robertson can then send it in. No League Cup game to play. And they would like to end in a... Luca Dean. John McGinn. Since movement. Here's Gakpo, Gravenberch. Ibrahima Konate. It's a lovely ball out to Gakpo, who just took his eye off it, but nothing. Slides one through to Bradley. Ekitike wants it pulled back. On it goes Aston Villa. Watkins now to Rogers. And he gets the shot. Villa have got a player down. Dominic Szoboszlai picks out Cody Gakpo. Here's Mo Salah. Into the Villa supporters behind Eddie Martinez's goal, and now they'll take a look at Luke. Delivered in by Robertson, and it's a little bit too high in the end for Konate, who couldn't quite get his header where he wanted it to go.
He actually threw, and all of a sudden they're right on top of the back four.
Gessan chasing that, and 2.5 minutes. That's heavy. It's Dominic Szoboszlai. Here's the chance. It's a weak effort. But it was a real mistake by Aston Villa.
Yeah.
And now he can have a scamper forward for Aston Villa, but play it straight to Conor Bradley. To Kamara.
If he sees the ball, he's turned and he's got 20 yards to run into.
Callister. Gakpo. Desperate to shoot Gakpo, but you could see the idea, but there was nothing like the execution the Dutchman was looking.
Goals when he gets up there.
Straight at Conser, and now Gessan's gone in behind Virgil van Dijk, and Aston Villa on the move. Somehow Aston Villa have managed to keep the ball. Some are only on the bench. Szoboszlai with a chance to cross. Cody Gakpo waiting in the middle. Matty Cash gets a piece of that. Here's Robertson, and that's too deep for Mo Salah. Now from Morgan Rogers, Liverpool's turn to give it away. Falls now for Gessan, but he went with his right.
Yeah, any restart.
Down on this, yeah. In the end, there's the shot driven in by Cash, which is wide. But I think they've got to threaten the long throw, then went short to John McGinn. And it goes now towards Rogers. That's just taken. Playing the ball inside to try and get Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai changes direction. It's straight. Esri Conser, Matty Cash, flicked away by Cody. Too strong over there for Bradley. The cross went in. Gakpo sweep. Here's Salah, back it goes towards Gravenberch, it's through down to McCallum. On it goes to Conor Bradley. Ekitike was the closest to that. Pau Torres, the Aston Villa defender. Cash. Back in 2010. Here's Dominic Szoboszlai with a powerful shot. It fizzed across the Anfield surface and went just wide, but he caught it back heel then by Watkins, and it goes to Rogers. Onana carried on running at the outset, but in the end it goes towards Van Dijk. Gakpo to take on Cash, and then Liverpool on the move, and it goes towards Gakpo jumping right the way through, and he didn't know whether to knee it or head it, did he, Ekitike? He got himself in a right mess in the middle, but it was a good move for... Saved by the goalkeeper. There's his Gakpo. Helped on by Szoboszlai. There's the chance for Robertson, which took a deflection, took the sting off him. Martinez could catch it, but all Liverpool player running in.
It's probably the only thing that Liverpool didn't do right. Following in, just needed to.
Straight back again, and Aston Villa can come forward now with Matty Cash. Lovely pace to the game. Cash whips Villa. This is Ollie Watkins, and now Kamara. Both out here. That's not bad though from Cash by any stretch. Heading away from Liverpool. Here's Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Can keep the pressure on. Ekitike! Cash plays it on now to Rodgers. McAllister quickly across, but he whips that cross.
Get a goal.
Well, that's given away. Salah! Well, that's history for Mo Salah. The third player in Liverpool history. He's got Hugo Ekitike up there with him, and in fairness to Conte again, through Cody Gakpo. Very strong position in terms of history, and from a Mo Salah. Taken by Gakpo. Will be cleared as far as Bradley. Who can Bradley with that? It's Gessan, the summer signing for Nice, coming forward. Rodgers looking to turn it up. That's Robertson for Liverpool. Kamara, Rodgers. Let's see what he expected of Salah. That's a lovely ball lifted in. Well, Gakpo was more concerned about looking at the assistant, I think, because he knew.
Talk about a lot of these Villa players right at the top of the game recently, but Konza is so.
Kadeen, and now Liverpool are on the move here. Gakpo in, Salah waiting, heads it back, it's Bradley! Great save by Martinez, lovely football from Liverpool.
Yeah, unlucky there.
Gessan was the target, Evan Gessan. Here's Gravenberch for Liverpool, opens up for Gravenberch, deflected it in! Of stoppage time at Anfield, Cody Gakpo. One last opportunity for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. Liverpool looking for a third goal. Gakpo still. Nana made Salah. Bradley's made the run ahead of him. Salah looking to slide one at Bradley. Slide it inside. Barkley with the shot. On the turn, the former Everton Barkley. And he can power forward, Ross Barkley, and shoot. Here's Donyell Malen. Under pressure from Virgil van Dijk, and then that's given away. It's Dominic Szoboszlai, it's Mo Salah, and it's blocked. It might well have been Conte that got the block in, but they're giving the ball away so often from inside their own. It's good defence.
Not had much of it lately.
The offside flag up. It was a lovely flick again by Ekitike. Nana plays it forward, that's 2 feet now. Barkley finds himself in a good position, gets it to Donyell Malen, who hits it with a lot of power, but off target. That might just give that little bit of a show. Urged to get it Bradley, and he's still going here. Changes coming here. Salah whips it in for Liverpool. It's decent late pressure here from Aston Villa, but it's not leading to a chance. That's a good cross, though, by Matty. Comes Matty Cash running forward for Aston Villa. Salah, Robertson to his left. He's gone instead towards both Bradley and Szoboszlai as well. Ekitike with the back heel. It's Robertson's cross. It was towards Salah. It's great defending from Maatsen. That's a fantastic header to win.
Brilliant.
Moving towards ending a sequence that they really didn't want to have. That's in towards. Maatsen can pull back the cross and